from the hood. Hi. I'm here like I said I would be. Losing my voice. Losing it for a couple days. I think I'm getting laryngitis. I had to actually leave my immediate area for the... Okay, so like I said, I'm trying to stream live, but the signal over here is very weak. So I don't know if it's going to come in and out until we get out of the area or what. Again, another downfall of living in the area. So I have a headache. I didn't get much sleep last night as usual. We probably got to sleep around 3:30. And then I had to get up at 6 to help Caitlin get her hair done. Thank you. And because the girl that comes to help me in the morning, I have a personal assistant, home health aide that comes to help me, part of home health aide services. And she helps me get Caitlin up to the bus in the morning and helps with my dishes and my house chores. Because sometimes I can't do them. Like, really? I put up the window so I don't have any interference. So she comes in the morning and helps get her off. And if it weren't for needing to get Caitlin to school on time every day, I would have fired her and gotten someone else, because she can't do dishes and she doesn't, she's not very reliable. Anyway, I guess if you need something done, you got to get it done yourself, right? So, as I promised, I said I was going to take live camera with me so they could get to know me. And so Caitlin goes to school in Bell. She used to go to school 2 blocks away, but the school that she was going to, we had problems and they wouldn't deal with it. She was being bullied every day. She was being accused of things that she wasn't doing, and nothing was being done about it. So I'll give you an example. She'd come home from school upset, and she'd say that she got in trouble at recess because some kids were telling on her for doing stuff that she didn't do, and the teacher didn't believe her. She said that there was these 3 girls that kept going to the teacher and telling the teacher that she was doing stuff, but it was them, you know, screwing with her. So I said, where does this happen? She said, at recess. I said, well, you know what? You just keep doing what you're doing, and I'll look into it. So I take my phone down to the park that day, or the playground for their school, and I'm watching. And sure enough, there's these 3 little girls, and they're chasing her and taunting her, you know, poking at her, and they'd hit her, and then they'd run away, and they'd, you know, and so finally Caitlin turned around and swung at one of them one time when they were trying to hit her again, but I was recording the whole thing. So the little girls go run over and tell the teacher, and the teacher comes over and asks Caitlin to sit down on the bench at the side. And the 3 girls go off to play. And I'm like, what the hell? So you just take the word for it of the 3 girls, because there's power in numbers, and you don't take the word of my daughter, who's telling you that they're doing this to her every day. So I take the camera and I bring it into the office at school. I try to get a meeting with the principal, but the principal's not interested. He's too busy. And so I meet with I don't even know who it was, maybe the guidance counselor or something. And I show her the video, and I say, look, Caitlin's been coming to this teacher every day with this, and she's just been taking the word of these girls. These girls are claiming that Caitlin's doing all the, you know, initiating this situation. I said, and look here, this is not Caitlin initiating it. It's these 3 girls that are obviously behaving this way behind the backs of the teachers when they're not looking, purposely trying to get Caitlin in trouble. I said, and it worked, and it's working. Look. I said, look who initiated it, and look who was doing the antagonizing, and look who got in trouble. Because the teacher just automatically believed the 3 girls instead of my daughter. Okay, well, we'll just have her take, nothing was done about it. It continued. She would constantly get things stolen from her at school, even if I put her name on them, on the tags. It didn't matter if I put the name on the tags or not. She would get things stolen no matter what. Nice things from, like, the Gap and everything, And Gap jackets and lunchbox things, like thermos things for her lunch. I'd put her name all over it, but it would get stolen. Well, I don't know what happened to it. Looked and lost and found. Kids lose stuff all the time. Not my daughter. No, she doesn't. So, I mean, maybe once in a while, but not once a week or twice a week. And then nothing can be found anywhere. Whatever. Nothing would be done about it. And then on top of that, I would be bullied by the parents. There'd be school functions, and I'd try to, like, communicate with the parents and talk to the parents. And I'd either get the brush off of I don't speak English, or just plain old, ignorance, like ignoring me. Or I don't, nobody accepted me at all. And then I was the one accused of being racist. Hello, you're the one pushing me off the sidewalk when I'm coming down. I have a right to walk too. Oh yeah, and wait, and you should see the experiments I did with that. At one time I did a lot of research into all these little, like, spy cameras and stuff, because I had someone living in my house, so I was putting up nanny cams. So I found this one called eHear, and it's a little earpiece, and it has a camera that sticks out your, like this, and it kind of looks wherever you go. HD camera, it's a good one. So one day I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm tired of getting pushed off the sidewalk. I have every right to walk on this sidewalk, just like everyone else. In fact, if we would get technical here, I have the right of way since I've been walking down this sidewalk the entire block, and you come around the corner with your 3 kids stretched out like this, and you don't give me any room to walk, and I get pushed off the sidewalk onto the road or onto the grass. And I would put up with this for a very long time. And then one day I'm walking down the street, and I'm walking, all of a sudden this woman comes around the corner, and she, like, literally pushes me off to the side and gives me attitude. So I'm like, what the hell, man? Who am I that I don't have a right to walk down this sidewalk when I go get my kid too? So this day I put the camera on my ear, and I say, okay, watch this. Watch what happens. I'm going to stick my ground. I'm going to stand my ground, and I'm going to insist that I have a right to walk this sidewalk too. So I start walking the sidewalk, and I stay to the left side near the houses and the fences, so that if there is somebody that comes around the corner and starts walking down, that I'm closest to the wall so I don't get pushed off. You want to know what happened? And I have proof. I have video proof of this. I could send it to whoever would like to see it. No shit. I'm walking down. I get almost to the end, and this woman comes around with her family of kids that she picked up at school, little ones, big ones, and they're all holding hands. And she comes around the corner, and mind you, I'm already all the way up the block, and I'm on the left side. Does she move over or let go of her kid's hand to let me by? Absolutely not. The woman walks right fucking into me. I'm talking literally walks right into me, chest to chest, because she refuses to move over. And so do I this time. And we almost get in a fight, in a physical altercation. And I tell her, I say, so I don't have a right to walk down this sidewalk? I said, believe it or not, I have the right of way because I've been on the sidewalk the whole time. Fuck you, I'm walking down here. You see me holding my kid's hands. I said, first of all, you came around the corner as I was coming up on the corner. I didn't see. And so I did it 3 more times that week just to prove my point. And one time, the mom actually let the kid, get their values or where they were raised. But everybody's, they're very selfish. They're very self-centered, one-track mind. It's only me and mine, and I don't care who gets in the way and who I hurt along the way. Nobody follows any of the street laws over here. Everybody goes through red lights. Nobody gives a shit about anybody else's welfare around here. It's really sad. And this is why I need to move away. I need to get out of here. And I'm stuck in a situation where I can't get a decent rental because my paper trail doesn't match up with my actual reality. You know, it doesn't reflect on my real character and my real background. It reflects on the crap that people have put in my way. It reflects on the, what do you call it? Yeah, you stupid. It's called a crosswalk. You just fucking... See what I mean? This lady, the lights are blinking yellow on both sides, bright. And everybody stops except for this one guy who thinks I'm slowing down, and I'm slowing his progress. And he gets over and he fucking almost hits the lady and speeds by her because he doesn't need to stop at the stop sign. He's special. All right, I mean the crosswalk. He's special. He doesn't got to let people go. You know, special people, special rules. Yeah, the guy up there doesn't have to, you know, follow the rules. So this is what it's like over here. And it's taken away every positive part of my life. I mean, slowly but surely it has just drained me of any... I don't know if anybody understands what it's like to live in a place like this. And it doesn't, you know, it doesn't matter how often you try to disregard it or push it off or not pay attention to the negativity or whatever. You can tell yourself a million times you're not going to, you know, read into it, but it has nothing to do with that. I mean, you're surrounded by it all the time. You're like literally engulfed by it. Everywhere you go, every transaction you make, every interaction you have is with people that have no self-dignity, no... I mean, I don't know how to explain it any other way. I don't know how to